Side quest bounties, or the side quest. There's lots of side quests in this month of Marvel Contest of Champions. You'll be greeted with this board right here, the bounty board, as soon as you've popped open what is those funny little drones. The funny little drones, by the way, they look a little bit like this, which you can see on the screen. That one right there. As soon as you pop open them, it'll take you to the bounty board. Once at the bounty board, you'll be able to click on one of these champions right here. It's always difficult because then you have to think about like who's my counter for this, and you have to remember some of it. We'll try and get like a video at some point of or spreadsheet as to like some of the best counters for this. But you've ultimately got to remember, like, think back and go, what was a good counter for what? And I'm just gonna like just pick one out of the blue and just go, okay, well, Stealth Suit Spider-Man bounty package. Use package to unlock paths in the bounty missions side quest. So I'm just going to click that. Not that, as I said, I can remember. Proceed to bounty quest, because of course it's going to give you the prompter to go. And then we arrive at the bounty, which is here. We also get the elite ones as well. That's something a little bit later on. And of course, at the moment, we do have the arcade game showcase. We'll talk about some counters for that in another video. But this one is solely focused on bounties. And of course, you need currency to enter the Jack's Bounty event, which is a solo event. We'll talk about that in the video as well. But let's focus in on the bounty missions, because we've unlocked a bounty. We might as well do a bounty now that we've got one. In the quest, it might be a bit confusing as to like what is actually going on. And it seems like this is you have access to one of the paths. As we can see here, we've unlocked one of the missions, which is here. You can see because it's green, and therefore we can do that particular access. Luckily, you can preview. So you can preview who you're going to fight and what champions you can use against it. And that's something I think I'm going to have to do, is take a little bit of a print screen of some counters and options and go back in time to these particular fights. Because I think the Stealth Suit Spider-Man, the Float Like a Butterfly Defender, Defender's Fury effects are indefinite pause, was it the best defense, gains 40% evade and auto-block ability accuracy. There's a few other things you need to read off with this one because, of course, as we know, it's a reading game in the world of Marvel Contest of Champions. So we've gone through to the quest, opened up that part. The quest is open. I'm just choosing a Nick Fury against this. I cannot find... Health pools seem to be okay. And, of course, the nodes are there, float like a butterfly and stuff. I'm just going to roughhouse it with Nick Fury. I can't find my guide for this particular champion. I've managed to kind of dig up a load of the other ones, but I haven't been able to find this one for some reason. So as I said, I'm just going to try and like roughhouse this instead with this. Get to my SP1, get me tactical charges, and of course remove whenever I can my debuffs. Try not to throw certain attacks. Obviously, building a bar of power not helpful because of course champions can do their thing. Let's take off those debuffs, or I'll get to my second life even. I'm going to throw my SP1 because I need to kind of build up again for the evade. Talk all this through. Just kind of like just be a bit aggressive, I think. And can I? Yeah, just do a heavy attack here. I don't think I'm going to have a very good success rate of building up what I want to in the way that I want to. So I'm just gonna play it safe and just do like get me tactical. To be honest, I could just go into my life model decoy and do a lot more damage. So I'm just going to be a bit more aggressive. Screw it. I'm just going to end with a light attack. Not the proper way to play the champion, but I just want to build up and get over to my speed. It's fine. Like I'm not having any kind of issues whatsoever against this. But there you go. That's the first tactical charge done. I think it's just a fun added extra thing to the month. It doesn't look overly complicated, but the elite one might be. I'm going to get clopped in the face, but it doesn't matter because this is fine. SB1, of course, I am power stinging. Not great, but it doesn't really matter because I've got another life with Nick Fury, and that is that one right there. Nice and easy done with Nick Fury. I'll try and put out a guide at some point about some of the best champion options because I've got like back spreadsheets of things. I've just been looking through like all my old ones of like champion interactions from old like throwing breaker difficulties. So I'll get that done. I'll put something together that's a bit more kind of comprehensive on the matter. But that's the first bounty mission that has been completed. By doing that bounty mission, there's Also some other stuff that kind of like triggers as a result, because I think I've got points, like it's got me some points. And of course I picked up, prizes, which is nice as well. So that bounty mission was ultimately a freebie. You unlock more bounty missions by kind of like doing stuff in the game. So getting more bounty missions done is by doing things like a Q, a W, which you can see up on screen right now. From that point, obviously we did that bounty mission in this video right here. That will start your unlock process for the elite bounty missions, which of course you can see the elite bounties right here. We've done one of it at one point because obviously we've done one bounty. The more bounties that you do will unlock the elite. So this is a 7-day event, and of course our first one, I assume, because it's Baron Zemo there, will be Baron Zemo. So we'll kind of look to prep on some good counters for that one as well. There's also further events when it comes to bounties, which you can see on screen, like Bounty Hunter's Picnic, which is another kind of like subset of this whole bounties thing. I'll be doing some further guides and of course Google Drive spreadsheet in order to help out people along the way. There's also other things to watch out for in the objectives, like special objectives where you've got Deadpool Wants You. I'd urge you to do some of these because they will be helpful. There'll be further things as well that'll be helping towards more farming of points situation. There'll be more opening of bounties by doing things like Jack's Bountiful Hunt. So Jack's Bountiful Hunt is your other side quest. So by doing side quests, so I've got to do this like this, by doing side quests, by then also doing the alliance-based participation will mean you'll get access to the bounties to be unlocked on the bounty board. You then choose, and that unlocks you in the bounties quest, the bounty missions which we saw. Seems a bit complex, yes. Frustrating, possibly. But it's down to you of how you kind of like feel about accessing it. Okay. Now I just had to cut the video there because, funnily enough, in my mailbox, 20 minutes later, my key actually arrived. So we can now actually go into the quest. So that does ruin the timeline of things, but at least we can go into the Jack's Bounty full hunt. And of course, as you know, the more that you do complete the hunt, one side quest, whatever it is, 3 times, you're going to get another entry with the drone, the bounty board, so to speak. So let's just go into the difficulty. You can only use 3 champions, so of course choose wisely. Now, I always recommend to people to read the notes. Now, going into the quest, I decided to not read the notes. What happened when not reading the notes? Well, unblockable start. That's always fun, isn't it? Make sure everybody, don't be like me. Read the notes, people. Read the notes. Let's smash them with SP2 and finish the fight. But yeah, on the pause screen right there, and on the nodes. Is it Fracture Guard? No, it's not Fracture Guard. Dress Code. The defender is passively unblockable. The ability is disabled while the attacker has 1 armor up effect. So yeah, whilst I had a Mega Sentinel, she didn't get any armor up effects to begin with. And of course, watch out for that Fractured, because that'll take you away from armor up. So you've got to be very careful about those things. So final fight of the path. No, I've got to be careful there. There we go. There we go again. There we go again. Again, got to be very, very careful. There we go, finally. What was I being careful on? Armor ups. I need armor ups. That's an important factor to this quest. Hey, don't have armor ups? Hey, we got a problem because he's going to go unblockable. There and oh, I messed up. Oh, well, it's not the end of the world. See if I can get another chain in. Yeah, get another chain in. Gonna do that. Then do another chain of 5 or 4, whatever. SP2. Hopefully, all is done. No, he's going to plasma. And boop. Boop, boom. There, done. There we go. That's that. And as we said, there's a lot more to that meets the eye when it comes to the side quest. It's just a factor because, of course, you've got to do it. But as we can see, that helps out there. So we've got like, one of 3. We've got to do 2 more. They come in the mail. Not the mail. They don't come in the mail. They come in the calendar. The calendar at the moment for your entries in. I just pressed the wrong button. Apologies. The entries will go into your calendar. At the moment, they're not there. They'll probably appear tomorrow when the calendar resets. and you can get more access of those special little currencies, which are called Infernal Summons. Infernal Summons access, go and do that. That will help out for your bounty missions, but also from an Alliance perspective, as we said, you will need to be proactive with doing stuff like Battlegrounds, AQ, AW, in order to factor into getting more of the bounty boards. And yeah, very much good luck to you in your grind in getting some of these bounty entries and stuff. And that's been it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. Check out some other content located on screen. Have a lovely day. More videos to come. Bye.